We're ready to make some noise because silence won't finish this fight. Action will. As the official sponsor of birthdays, the American Cancer Society itself will embark upon its 100th birthday this year, and we have never been so ready to put them out of business. To share with you how our community businesses are helping in the fight against cancer is Rob Seeley and Brian Peltz, your stewardship chairs.
Hello everybody. We'd like to really thank all of the great caregivers and survivors out here, but all the great sponsors that have really donated all of their time and effort and money to make this a successful event.
And we want to take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors for the event and recognize them. If you are one of the $500 or up sponsors, please stop by our table, pick up a certificate of appreciation. If you are interested in being a sponsor for next year's event or would still like to donate for this year's event, look for Rob or myself and we'll be glad to take your money.
So we'll start out, we'd like to thank today's 105.1 FM, Fox 2 News, Dearborn Public Schools, Westbourne Jeep Chrysler, State Representative George Darany, Severstal Steel, the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center, Park Place Catering, Team Dearborn relaying for Marlene Sheswick, Ace Diamond Jewelry, Access Community Health and Research, Affiliated Diagnostics of Oakland, the Dearborn Farm Market, Dearborn Firefighters Burn Drive, the Dearborn Fresh Supermarket, the Dearborn Heights Raiders, Dearborn Police Officers Charities, Dearborn PTA Council, DM2 Counseling, the Exchange Club of Dearborn, Hal Peterson Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Barb and John Kay, Judge William Hultgren, Judge Sam Salome, Kearns Brothers Incorporated, Kenwall Steel, Mayor John B. O'Reilly, Metro PCS, Realtors Community Focus Foundation, Starters Bar and Grill, Super Greenland Market, and Westbourne Fruit Market.
And more. 4D Pharmacy Management Systems, ADC Michigan, Affiliated Diagnostic, American Legion Fort Post 364, Buffalo Wild Wings of Dearborn, Biblos Banquets, Dearborn Federation of Teachers, Dearborn Fresh Supermarket, Dearborn Music, Fairlane Mall, Fantastic Sam's, Farmers Insurance, Mirvat Kuda Agency, Guardian Lutheran Church and School, James Seavitt, Village Ford, Jan Dorr, Les Sanford Chevrolet Cadillac Incorporated, Member Focus Community Credit Union, the Midwest Health Plan Incorporated, Morris Goodman Attorney at Law, Rusco's Service Center, and Yogurt Town.
And last but not least, we'd like to also thank Henry Ford Health Systems, who is also one of our sponsors. We also have some in-kind sponsors. These are people who have sponsored us by donating items to our event. They're Iverson's Bakery, Tim Hortons, Panera Bread, Leo's Coney Island, Home Depot, and Ameritent. So thank you to all of them as well. And again, if you would like to be a sponsor for next year, see one of us. And if you are a sponsor and haven't picked up your plaque, please see us over here at the tables. Thank you all.
Thank you, and as you are shopping throughout Dearborn and you see these businesses that we mentioned, please tell them thank you on our behalf. Thank you on the behalf of cancer survivors, our caregivers, and today's event.
Thank you, Rob and Brian. This is exactly why they get money, because they don't stop talking. Next, I would like to recognize a few individuals that raised big in 2013. What do I mean? Well, these individuals raised over $1,000 and are now proud Grand Club members. I would like to recognize Rob Seeley, Laura Green, Henry Serwick, Colette Richards, Anna Mastriani, Amy Stegner, Amanda Stegner, Brian Peltz, and Linda Stegner. There's a few more. Denise Abdullah, Tanya Hunt, Kathleen McCormick, Tanya Swider, Debbie Malin, Tracy Robbins, and Judy Sanborn. Please give them a round of applause.
Wow, thank you to all of our big supporters. By walking this track the next 24 hours, you are all joining forces with over 4 million people worldwide who want to save lives and support the American Cancer Society. Who else joins us today but our strong and caring caregivers? At this time, I would like to recognize all of the caregivers who are here with us today. Caregivers are the unsung heroes who care for the cancer patient during their journey. Whether it's taking someone a meal, giving someone a ride, or just being someone's shoulder to lean on, you've made a tremendous impact in the life of the survivor.
Today, 2 out of 3 people diagnosed with cancer are surviving. That is more than 400 people per day in the United States celebrating more birthdays. A survivor is anyone who has ever heard the words, "You have cancer." Each survivor story brings us all hope for a cancer-free future. Please help me welcome our very own hero of hope, Tracy Robbins.
Good morning. I'm Tracy Robbins. I'm here with Team Notorious CURE, and I am a cancer survivor. I want to thank all of you for being so inspirational, letting me come up here and tell my story. Originally, I was inspired to relay when my father was diagnosed, and I saw firsthand what the American Cancer Society does, not just for patients, but for caregivers, friends, family, everyone around, and how important it is. Sadly, my dad lost his battle, lung cancer. His dad, also lung cancer. His mom lost her battle to pancreatic cancer. And his sister is a 15-year breast cancer survivor. 1 out of 4. Through all the negativity, what kept me going and fighting is knowing that I'm a 3-time survivor. The first time I heard the words, "You have cancer," I was 19. I was diagnosed with cervical cancer, and I've beaten it twice, and been cancer-free from that for 20 years now. Thank you. Most recently, I heard it again, melanoma. Proud to say I'm free and clear once again. My plan, like everybody else's, is to celebrate as many birthdays as possible with my friends and family, and that's the ultimate goal. When you participate in a relay like this, you really come to realize that the funds raised here really make an impact. That's why we're all here, right, to celebrate more birthdays. I want to just thank you guys for inspiring me, letting me speak to you, tell my story, and I think we're going to have a great 24 hours. This is my first Dearborn relay, and I've heard horror stories of the weather, but this looks beautiful, so I'm really excited to spend the next 24 hours with you guys, and let's just keep fighting together.
Thank you, Tracy. All right, are you guys ready to get things started? All right, before we get started, let me explain first what's going to happen. Our very first lap, we're going to honor our survivors here today by asking them to embark on that first lap, and we ask that everyone else fan out around the track to cheer them on as they go. As our survivors finish that lap, we'll ask anyone who is currently a caregiver or who has ever been a caregiver to join the survivors for a second lap. Whether your survivor is here with us today or only in your memories, we want you to all be a part of this very special lap. Survivors and caregivers, after you're finished with that lap, please head up to the pool deck where you can have a delicious breakfast. Lastly, we'll ask all our teams to walk a lap together before we settle into our regular walking schedule and kick off our entertainment and activities. As you walk the track, remember that some of your fellow relayers have gone above and beyond the call of duty to make this